The world of photography is massive and beautiful, but most people tend to figure out the hard way that photography gear costs a small fortune. However, we're not the ones to say that budget DSLR cameras are bad per se. As a matter of fact, with some research, you'll be able to find a variety of top-shelf models. We've taken the liberty of doing the digging for your convenience, the list of the top 5 budget DSLR cameras that the market has to offer in 2020. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. At position 1 on our list of the top 5 budget DSLR cameras is Canon's EOS Rebel SL3, our top pick for the best beginner budget camera. This camera was introduced to the market in the previous year, and it's garnered a lot of attention due to its high quality specs and features, so let's see what it is that it can offer to you. It boasts 24.1 megapixels and a 22.3mm by 14.9mm sensor, f/6.0 aperture, and DIGIC 8 image processor as its main features. This essentially means that it packs a relatively simplistic and narrow outfit of settings and features. In fact, since it's not as versatile and well-rounded as some more advanced models, it's absolutely perfect for beginners and enthusiasts alike. The Canon EOS Rebel SL3 has a terrific autofocus feature. To get into a bit more detail, it's outfitted with a dual-pixel CMOS autofocus system with phase detection mechanism integrating into the imaging sensor. It rocks 9 autofocus points, and it boasts predictive AF mode up to 10 meters. If you plan on taking photos outside without too much cover over your head, Canon EOS Rebel SL3's exposure control is also magnificent. It sports several metering modes, including 63-zone dual-layer metering sensor and the acclaimed center-weighted mode. Its shutter speed is also pretty great, and there are numerous ambient settings at your disposal, so you can switch between ambience priority, daylight, shade, tungsten light, color temperature setting, flash, and custom settings. The Penta mirror viewfinder boasts approximately 95% coverage and sports 0.87 times magnification zoom. Some people don't like the fact that Canon EOS Rebel SL3 has a fixed LCD focusing screen, but it's pretty big and provides information regarding spot metering circle, autofocus point activation indicator, ISO speed, maximum burst, red eye reduction, FE lock, exposure compensation, flash mode, and many other parameters. Now, the main display is a vari-angle 3-inch LCD screen with 100% coverage and adjustable brightness, quick control display, and camera settings control features. Canon EOS Rebel SL3 supports 4K video footage shooting, and it has a solid image quality capability. Some of its strongest points are its light and petite frame, its durable construction, and its ergonomic, grippy, textured handheld method of operation. Obviously, it might cost a bit too much for immediate beginners in photography, but in our humble opinion, the plethora of features it comes supplied with and the fact that it is as durable as it is light should be more than enough to define just how valuable it is for the cash. After the EOS Rebel, we have Nikon's D5600 as our best value pick. Although this model is more than 3 years old, it's still one of the most potent DSLR cameras within the budget section of the market since it's packed with timeless technologies and state-of-the-art features. Just like our previous pick, the Nikon's D5600 is a small, lightweight camera. It weighs approximately 23.6 ounces, and its dimensions measure 4.9 inches by 3.8 inches by 2.8 inches. With that being said, D5600 is a perfect traveling companion, as well as an ideal camera for everyday use. Now let's dive into the main specs. Nikon's D5600 is a single lens reflex camera packed with Nikon's patented f-mount and 24.2 megapixels. In comparison to the EOS Rebel SL3, Nikon's D5600 performs pretty much the same in terms of VF since it packs a 95% coverage pentamirror viewfinder. In contrast to most budget DSLR cameras, Nikon's D5600 is a bit more versatile. It rocks a huge number of modes you can use, including automatic flash, programmable automatic flash with the flexible program, automatic shutter priority, aperture priority, portrait shoot, landscape, sports, night portrait, close-up, indoor, as well as a myriad of special modes such as night vision, pop, toy camera, selective colors, high and low key, miniature effect, super vivid, and such. Although its exposure protection appears to be somewhat inferior to that of EOS Rebel SL3, it does feature top-shelf exposure lock and compensation atop the well-rounded active D-lighting modes. Nikon's D5600 features the multi-cam 4800DX AF sensor module packed with TTL type phase detection and 39 focus points and autofocus assist illuminator. One of the main reasons why Nikon's D5600 is a perfect camera for nighttime photography is that it rocks a remarkable built-in flash feature complemented with a ton of flash effects and modes, including portrait, child, night portrait, pet portrait, pop, toy camera, automatic pop-up, red eye reduction, balanced, center-weighted metering, spot metering, and such. Overall, this is a versatile entry-level DSLR camera made by one of the leading manufacturers of top-shelf cameras, so if you're looking for value, look no further than Nikon's D5600. Pentax's K70 is the only underdog camera model in our review, and is our top pick for the best rugged DSLR camera in the low price point of the market. On top of the myriad of high-quality features it comes supplied with, its frame is nearly impervious to physical damage, and it's one of the best cameras a clumsy photographer could want. This model rocks TTL autofocus and auto exposure, Pentax's KAF2 bayonet mount, 23.5mm by 15.6mm CMOS sensor, and 24.2 megapixels. Furthermore, it sports dust removal SP coating and sensor shift image stabilizer. Pentax K70 features a pentaprism viewfinder with 100% FOV coverage and an interchangeable focusing screen. Furthermore, this budget DSLR camera also features a hybrid autofocus with image plane phase matching and contrast detection, face detection, and tracking. Although it's not as versatile as the AFs of Canon and Nikon models, it doesn't lag behind them much in terms of raw performance. Pentax K70 sports a vari-angle 3-inch TFT LCD monitor that rocks air, gapless design, and tempered glass front panel. Although it's roughly the same size in comparison to most models in this review, Pentax K70's display is substantially more durable. It also features a highly customizable built-in feature that offers a decent range and a top-quality digital filter. One of the main drawbacks of Pentax K70 is the fact that it only supports FHD video compatibility at a relatively low FPS. It's perfect for all kinds of photography though, but it performs slightly worse when it comes to filmmaking. All things considered, the K70 is a brick wall powerhouse packed with some pretty interesting features. Even though it's not the best rounded camera ever, it's definitely among the most valuable DSLR models out there. If you like the EOS Rebel SL3, you will definitely love its older sibling, the T7i. There aren't that many major differences between the two, but there's a ton of subtle ones that set them apart. First and most notably, the EOS Rebel T7i is a 24.2 megapixel camera that rocks a f6.0 aperture, a 1.6x FOVCF, EOS integrated sensor cleaning system, and DIGIC7 image processor. Although some of these features are a bit outdated, the performance of Rebel T7i is still impeccable. Let's start off with its autofocus system. Essentially, EOS Rebel T7i features a TTL CT SIR autofocus packed with a dual pixel CMOS. It rocks 45 cross-type autofocus points, several modes, one-shot, AI focus, and AI servo, automatic and manual point selection, and assistant beam mode. The exposure control is, surprisingly enough, superior to EOS Rebel SL3. It rocks 4 metering modes, including evaluative metering, partial metering, spot metering, and center-weighted metering, superb metering range, and exceptional exposure compensation. The shutter speed of EOS Rebel T7i is outstanding, although its WB settings are pretty much identical to the EOS Rebel SL3. This camera rocks a pentamirror viewfinder with approximately 95% coverage and 0.82 times zoom magnification, a small translucent and fixed LCD screen that shows information regarding autofocus parameters, AE values, exposure level settings, and flash. As far as its main display goes, it rocks a vari-angle 3-inch LCD screen with a clear view 2 and 100% coverage, as well as anti-smudge coating and 7-level adjustable brightness controls. The Flash EOS Rebel T7i features a built-in GN, 4 selectable modes, and decent exposure compensation. It is slightly inferior to its successor, but it's still pretty great altogether. Overall, EOS Rebel T7i is perfect for Canon enthusiasts who are on a cash-strapped budget and who cannot afford boutique and mid-price models from this brand. Nikon's D3500 is an all-rounder that is both versatile and powerful, both affordable and valuable, and it's more than safe to say that it is the best budget DSLR camera that money can buy in the year of 2020. This is a single-lens reflex DSLR camera packed with Nikon F-mount, 24.2 megapixels, and a top-shelf 23.5mm by 15.6mm CMOS sensor. Just like most models in this review, Nikon's D3500 features an eye-level pentamirror viewfinder with 95% frame coverage, Type B bright view focusing screen, and electronically controlled instant return lens aperture. It boasts 60p full HD 5 FPS performance complemented with a ton of special effects, unique features, and a robust hardshell frame that can withstand years and years of use given proper and regular maintenance. The Nikon's D3500 sports a number of automatic performance modes, programmable modes, scene modes, and the aforementioned special effect, such as night vision, pop, toy camera, selective color, super vivid, silhouette, and such. Exposure and flash control qualities of Nikon's D3500 are nearly unparalleled within the budget DSLR camera section, mainly because both of them are highly customizable and incredibly easy to operate. The only thing that seems to bug most people out is the fact that Nikon's D3500 rocks Bluetooth version 4.1, which is pretty outdated. This form of wireless connectivity is pretty slow, and its reliability is at times rather questionable. That aside though, Nikon's D3500 offers super sharp picture capturing, excellent video compatibility, a ton of modes and effects for you to play around with, and a very intuitive design. We highly recommend that you check it out if you are looking for a quality low-end DSLR camera. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.